Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. We got 4 races left in our World Motorsport Championship here. It's supposed to be 3rd or above, currently 4th, which means we are very likely going to lose our job at the end of the season. But literally nothing we can do about it at the moment. Car condition update. Accept interview. After his win today, we're wondering if you had any thoughts about Rocky Plambek. I don't know if it really matters in any of these things, but we'll say this. Does it give her any... Oh, it gives her a personality trait. Driver is open to discussing terms with you. But of course she's open to discussing terms with me. She's on my team. Okay. Weird. Pit crew. Scouting report finished. Anything good here? Nope. Nothing. Nothing that we want, at least. Car repairs finished, and we're working on just some of these pieces here. Should get these mixed up pretty quickly. We do have a couple sponsors available. That's good. No upfront payments. We'll definitely take the upfront payment here, please, and thank you. So that should be just enough, I think, to be very close to getting us enough money for the rest of the season. So that feels pretty good, especially if we get any upfront money from this one as well, which we will see here in a couple days. Oh, upgraded design center is about to pop up. That's going to be cool. All right, offers. Yeah, 900,000 here. Or we could take one of the ones that gives us better money. I mean, none of these are great. I guess I'll take the 900,000. Still get a little bit of money from the from this. Vancouver. It's been a while since we've been in the Asia Pacific Super Cup. I like this one a lot better because the points go all the way down, but actually they don't. I guess they don't go as far down as I thought it looked like for a second there. Scouting. Did we not check everybody here? I think we did. Oh yeah, that's we've seen that person. We got 4 more still coming along. Let's check our pit crew here in a moment. HQ done. Nice. So we got the design center. Very good. Lowers part design costs as well. Doesn't it get us something else as well? Oh, I guess it's the road car factory. That's right. Gets us $1 million per race if we can build this thing. Wow. That would be amazing if we were to be able to stick around on the job. Still, very cool. Very cool. Yes, I realize we're worse. Calm down. Can you, like, give me an ultimatum and, like, go away? Give me 2 ultimatums this year. Does the design center get us anything special here? I can't remember. Let's see. Design center, any of these? One's telemetry. No. Design center does not do anything. It's just a generic building, it looks like. Scouting driver. Interview request. I love the test track, but with a few upgrades, we'd be able to invest more into our engine designs. I don't disagree. We'd like to take some cheese time. No, I don't want her morale to go down. Sorry. Let's go check out the pit crew real quick. Before I forget. Oh, goodness, some of these guys are so low. A couple of these guys are back high again, though, which that feels pretty good. I guess we'll move you to here, although... I guess that's fine. And then we'll move you... I guess you're front jack or refueling. Let's move you to refueling. Let's see here. We need you, one of you guys on refueling as well. Guess this will have to do like this. Still some pretty high chances, unfortunately. Let's move you. I don't know, maybe move you here. A little bit lower risk. Alright, we'll go with that. Let's gonna have to be scouting report finished. Scaredy cat erratic investment portfolio. The driver decided to invest in the team, paying you some money. I wish it would tell me how much. Interesting. I haven't seen that one before. I don't know how much that would be. Reverse grids for 2026 season. Remove qualifying sessions. Qualifying would be replaced with a simple technique. The driver's championship standings would be reversed, with the driver in 20th place starting on pole position. Would be interesting, actually. I might actually vote for that one. That one sounds halfway decent. I think we'll just have to get a little bit of money here. We don't need much money to make sure we can get it to the end of the season, so I'll go with this. We still don't have nurse, I don't think, right? So we will have to swap the engines here, unfortunately. Or not nurse, the whatever it's called, the red zone thing that goes away. We'll do that. Her with a nurse should last long enough. And actually, that's the better part anyway. I should have swapped that a long time ago. I kept it on him because he got rid of the red zone, but with her with nurse should be good enough, I think. It's the boot. It's the Italy race in Sydney. Yeah, I guess this is it. Let's go, guys. Let's do some good stuff here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting rid of qualifying. I mean, qualifying's fine, but I'm not super like, yeah, wow, this is amazing. I simulate it every time. I guess if I was running it myself, maybe it would be better, but I just don't know if I care enough to try running it myself. Come on, guys. If we got a couple, like, points here, again, maybe the chairman would get a little bit happier with us. I still think she fires us, but at least would give us a chance, maybe. Alright, change setup. Speed bound. Oh, let's load this up real quick. Sydney, track A. Track A. Looks good. Tire choice. Looks good. Sydney, track A. There we go. And super softs here as well. Please and thank you. And take practice. Let's do race first. Just 3 laps. Race and everything else looks good. And go. Oh, I got one excellent at least on him, so that's a start. Let's see here. So we know which direction the handling has to go. That's helpful. And downforce very likely goes this direction. So helpful. Bring the speed balance back in line. Go with something like that. You are very, very close. Don't really know which way the handling is going to go, though. Try something like that. Let's get these locked in quick, guys. Come on. Let's not waste time on pit stops. Oh, okay. Well, we know which way to go with the handling now. So that one's good, that one's okay, so handling definitely needs to go back up this way. Maybe not quite that much. And then, let's bring this back in line. Something like that. And, didn't yours get worse? Now I got a little bit better. Not much though. So handling just needs a little bit more. And then downforce. I don't know if it's this direction some more or... I don't know, we'll try something like that. Might be in the middle of the two downforces that we had. Perfect. I like it. Perfect. Alright, go back out on 9 laps, please. We got, oh, you got way worse. Okay. Well, let's go use this one for starters. This was good. This was good. So it's actually going to be between the two. So handling needs to kind of go a little bit more like that. That was okay. That one's okay. Okay, okay. And this one's good. So downforce is probably a little more like... oh, somewhere over here. And... something like that. Just loud we gotta work on at this point. Alright, that might be workable. We'll see what it looks like. I was gonna say if it's 98 or higher, I'm just gonna work with it. It's gonna be okay. We spent enough time in the pit lane so far. We need to get a much better backup driver that's got better knowledge stuff. I didn't check the knowledge of that guy that we starred. I'll have to check him here in a little bit. If I remember. Oh, it's actually going to start raining here towards the end. Wow! Okay, well, let's see if we can get at least these tires locked in before we have to pit in. Because, yeah. Oh, he's already dead on his tires. He did not pay attention to that. Let's go ahead and send you out on, I guess, wets. And... I guess I'm going to send you out on qualifying trim at this point. Hoping Lau can make it at least one more lap and get this locked in here for us. Yeah, he should be right. Yes. Alright, stints, qualifying, and wets. I mean, it's not ready for wets yet, but it's about to be, so. I don't want to pit him again for the end of the race, for the end of the qualifying. It's not going to be enough time anyway. We're going to be barely going to be able to get level 1 here, if at all. Actually, I don't think we're going to get level 1. Soaked. Lau's got a little bit more of a lap here, so yeah, we got it. At least got level 1. I mean, it's something. It's not great, though. I mean, the most important thing is the racing one, obviously. Getting the money from the qualifying, especially now that we're getting less money from qualifying, is much less important. Oh, wow. It is coming down. Well, I think we know which tires are going to be used for qualifying here. Wow. It is going to dry up a little bit towards the end of the race, but nowhere near enough to, like, really matter. Guess we'll go wet tires and qualifying. %'s not much. Would have liked to get a little bit more, if, you know, knowing that it's going to be wet, because maybe that would give us enough of a boost to get above some of these other guys who maybe didn't train with the wet tires. Who knows? 7th. I mean, as long as we're above 13th, we can at least get a little bit of money. What? Oh, she swapped over onto inters just in time to get a really good score there. That's awesome, but it's not going to stick. I wish that was exactly where we were for the race. Feels good for 5 seconds, I guess. But obviously she's going to knock down pretty far here in a moment. Oh, this one's completely dry day. Really? Got 5th for a second there. Interesting. I would love to get some points off this race. Alright, well, we're guaranteed to qualify. Or not qualify, guaranteed to get our qualifying money is what I meant to say. Still dry, wow. No, it can start raining. There we go. Oh, that means that we're going to be dead last probably because some of these guys that got a lap in on their super softs before we had to switch to wets. Yeah, see, look at there. Because we got out some pretty early laps, and when we swapped to wets, these guys had already finished a lap on super soft, so they were just automatically faster at that point. I kind of hope it's raining for the race for some reason. I don't know. I feel like we've done pretty good on race days when it rains. It's going to be a little bit of rain. We'll see how much it's going to be towards the like over the course of the race here in a moment. Oh, it's going to be soaked. Absolutely soaked. We're locked into wets, which is fine. I mean, it's only going to be like a lap and a half of like not being wet enough for wets. Alrighty, well, there's that. Let's grab, I guess, wet tires. A little bit of a boost, maybe. Or no, we'll just do race trim. It's a much bigger boost anyway. Oh, you did get push it to limit back. Alright, well, we'll take that. 5% is not enough to really go with, I don't think. Push to the limit could be useful. Alright, let's go with this. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Also could, you know, lead to some big-time crashes, which is a little scary. Everybody's on wets, so nothing changing there. Come on, let's go. She's up to 7th place, 8th place. We'll watch her for a little bit. She's in higher up. Oh, wow, she's like killing it on these first couple sectors. I wish she would do that the whole race. What? Fastest lap? Keep it up, girl. Not doing a fast lap here, but man, that felt good for a second there. Just keep pushing it. Let's go. Drop it down to medium on the tires for now. Keep pushing it with the engine though. Feels pretty good, I think. Come on, Chi. Go, 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 go. Really, really doing a good job here. Looks like it's going to taper off towards the end of the race, unfortunately. So we will probably need a late. Wait a minute. Is it bouncing back up? It's hard to see. We'll have to see when it gets further along. Well, we're definitely going to be on wets for the vast majority of the race. It does look like it's going to taper off to inners towards the end, though. I mean, in theory, we could stay on wets just a little bit longer towards the end. It's not super great performance. We'll have to see kind of what some of the other guys do at that point. Let's go ahead and just drop it down to neutral. Right on the red line. And I guess we'll drop it down to high. Not burn the fuel quite as much since our tires look like they're going to last quite a while. She's losing some space here, or place here, I should say. I mean, it's the red, the teal, and the dark gray. I mean, those are just the 3 best teams right now. Keep it up, guys. Y'all doing good. I mean, just it's my fault for too bold of a prediction this season. 7th and 8th. I mean, I think we're very solidly, you know, the 4th best team here. Which again, normally that would feel pretty good. Jumping back up to push for now. We're going to need to pit somebody here in a moment. Got 2 more laps we can go. Right, so we can do schedule Lau's pit now. Obviously going to come back on a wet. And now we'll go and fill it up, I think. We'll go a little bit less. I don't like this will make any difference here whatsoever. 55% is such a bad percentage, but we'll go with it. Alright, she's going to have plenty of fuel, I think, to get back around. Probably drop it down to medium just to make sure. I'd rather not risk her running out of fuel just before she gets to the end. She's obviously going to come back on a wets as well. And fuel option, fill it up. Go a little bit less, that's going to be okay. Looks like nothing's really going to change here between balanced or fast, so we'll just go balanced, try and get a little bit less risk. Good pit stop for Lau there. That feels pretty good. We're pitting pretty early up here, so compared to some of these other guys. That probably means we were just a little more aggressive on the fuel than most of them were. I'm going to just run you guys on high here in the middle part here. Alright, settle in here. Let's just kind of relax and we'll watch the middle of this race go by. Still raining a bit. I mean, that last pit, I don't know, man. I don't know if we're going to... If we pit around lap 20, which we can just barely make, go straight to inners on that. We might be a little too wet for the first lap or so, but it might have to be the goal. If we're going to do that, we probably want to drop him down to medium. Stretch out his fuel until he can get to there. If possible. Honestly, we may just stretch them both down to medium for now. Just relax. Let's get to that last phase so that we can get inners at just the right time. I mean, if our jobs weren't on the line, this 6th and 7th placing right now would feel really good. $14 laps left, and we need what? We've got to make it to at least lap probably 21 before we swap to inners. Which is not going to happen currently. Feels kind of crazy, but I'm going to drop it down to low for now. Just really try to stretch out this fuel. I think you'd use like 70% on the low versus 90% on yellow, and I think it's 110 on orange and 130, 140, something like that on red. Something like that. I have to look up the percentages again someday. Kind of forget what they're at. I mean, we have to swap him to inners whenever he needs to pit, and it's just a matter of how efficient those are going to be for the lap or two that he's got to run them. It might be okay to run her a little bit harder here, but this is fine. We'll just settle in. She might get past here in a moment, but for now we're okay. Guess we can go a little bit harder on the tires. We're about to have to pit him anyway. Alright, not this lap, but the next lap. I know your tire wear is pretty bad, but just hold on. Get one more lap in here and you're going to be good. Alright, so we know he can make it, so we'll go ahead and go up to medium. And let's go down to neutral for now, just so it doesn't burn through the tires too fast. And he's going to have to come out on inters. I mean, look, they can start being okay around 75%, which is going to be about 2 laps, it looks like. 2 to 3 laps, maybe. So it's going to be tight. 9 laps remaining. 8 laps remaining after fueling. So we'll go down to about here. Fast could make a difference, but also could be really bad, but we'll go with it. Let's go and drop you down to neutral as well. Actually, we have to drop you down to conserve. Alright, we got plenty of fuel here. In fact, you can go up to high, I think. Let's go ahead and pit. Grab your inters. Fill you up. It's going to be 7 laps left. About 8 in a bit. Fast could make a difference. Good pit stop for him. That felt really good. Let's actually not go too crazy on the tires. In fact, let's actually not go too crazy at all until we get within the range of the water. Actually, that feels a little scary. Alright, he came back out in 12th, and there's going to be several people ahead of him that may have to pit, so we might be okay here. Mistake on that rear tire, but we're okay. That actually was probably one of the best things to have a mistake on because it still got finished time before the fueling got done. Alright, so we're just going to settle in here for yellow until we get down to about maybe the 3/4, 2/3 part on the water. And then I think we can go pretty hard. Pretty close. Let's get a little bit less, maybe. Alright, I think we're good here. Go, go, go. Let's push it. I mean, he's up to 8th. It's unlikely that he's going to be able to do super great here, but we're gonna be pushing as much as we can. I mean, 4th's going to have to pit here. 5th's going to have to pit here. I don't think we get past them before they come out of pit row, though. We're going to be right on their tails. Oh, so close. Oh, my goodness, so close. Man, if we could have gotten past him, I would have been... I mean, it still would have gotten us points, but we still would have felt pretty good. It's going to drop down to push on the tires. 4 laps remaining when we cross the line. We got plenty of fuel. We're up to 6. I mean, again, if it wasn't for this being this season been on, you know, our lives on the line, so to speak, I would feel really good. Three laps left when we cross the line. Fuel still perfect. Tires a bit hot, but I mean, only 3 laps left. We should be fine. Yep, she dropped down to 9th, unfortunately. We're running really, really hot right now. Oh, he got the new fastest lap. That would have been good. I mean, that would have gotten us a point, I think, at least, right? So, that would have been nice to have, but oh well. Last lap. Plenty of fuel. Tires crazy, but they'll be alright. Just go full out. Why not? I think you have enough fuel. Maybe? It's actually going to be close. No, you should be fine. I think. Again, 6th place feels really good out of context. Oh well, I mean, it is what it is. No big surprise here, red guys. That's the other thing about, I've mentioned this before in this league, is that the guys that are just absolute dominating, they're going to dominate again next season because they have nowhere to go. Like, they stay within the league, whereas in some of the lower leagues, they get, you know, promoted up, and so, you know, it's easier for you to have a chance to do better, you know. But that's all right. It's just one of those challenges. What am I looking for? I want to see what the top laps times were. Oh well. So who got fastest lap? I don't know. Oh well, good enough. We did the best we can. I mean, again, great race. Otherwise. Ooh, look at there. Some people gotten... Ah, we did get some points. That feels pretty good. Wow. That feels really good. Unfortunately, so did the dark gray guy. So that really does not help us much. But it does still feel pretty good to get some points. I mean, I don't think that translates to the chairman being happy with us, but, you know. Looks like the mechanics hopefully stay happy. Oh, just a whole bunch of nothing change. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, no changes at all. About to get another boost on his focus. That'll be cool. Nope, chairman's still very unhappy, even with us getting 5th place. So, what you going to do? I expect to have an ultimatum here before the end of the season. Yep, 6 in the next race you're fired. Craziness. Of course we are. Alright, well that's the save. Let's go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will see if we can meet up to our chairman's ultimatum yet again for the 3rd time this season. Anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.